Have you ever felt a heaviness or hurt that couldn't possibly be explained by your life alone? As if your very first memories carried heartbreak, or longing, or loss you never chose. That's how my life began. My father left when I was a baby. Heartbroken, my mother left me with my grandparents while she chased hope, looking for a way to piece together love that had come undone. When they returned years later, I didn't recognize them. Something invisible had already been broken. For a long time, I wondered if this pain was only mine. But then I learned about my father's childhood. He too had been left behind, placed in a boarding school by his young mother, my grandmother, who was trying desperately to protect him from harm. When she came back for him, it was never the same. His cord too had been severed. And before her, a pattern again. My grandmother lost her own mother in childhood. Each new generation trying, sometimes failing to hold on to love. The heartbreak repeating, silently handed down. I started to realize some of the weight I carried wasn't just mine. It was woven from the heartbreaks and hopes of those who came before me. But those old wounds have a way of shaping our lives in the present, too. For me, it showed up in my relationships. As I grew older, I noticed a pattern. I kept attracting avoidant men. Men who were distant, hard to reach, never fully present. For a long time, it hurt. I couldn't understand why I kept replaying the same story, drawn to those who would end up leaving me behind. Now I know this was the legacy of my early loss, the silent echo of my own attachment style. When you lose someone as a baby, when the people who are supposed to love and protect you suddenly disappear, your heart learns that love can vanish without warning. My attachment style became anxious, always searching for closeness, clinging to the hope no one would leave again. But almost like a magnet, this anxiety seemed to invite the exact pattern I feared most. Partners whose avoidance mirrored the loss I experienced as a child. It was as if my nervous system recognized the familiar ache of absence. Subconsciously, I was drawn to those who would play the same role my parents once played, leaving me to sit with the loneliness, the uncertainty, the longing. Attachment is just another word for pattern. We keep playing our old scene, hoping this time the ending will be different. But the real shift came when I learned to get curious, when I asked, what am I carrying that never belonged to me? A pattern doesn't have to be a destiny. What is passed down can be set down. Maybe you've noticed similar patterns, feelings of abandonment or anxiety, cycles repeating in your family. Maybe you've caught yourself wondering, when does it end? Could I be the one to break the spell? You can. I did this work, not by pretending the pain didn't exist, but by finally seeing it, feeling it, and then making a different choice. In my own life, I chose not to have children. Maybe that was my way of breaking the cycle, or maybe just naming the pattern, choosing to look, to heal, and to forgive was enough. And I want you to feel that kind of freedom too. If my story resonates with something hidden inside you, if you sense you're carrying more than just your own experiences, Know this: you're not alone, and you can let go of what was never meant to be yours. I've created a full guided meditation to help you gently recognize, honor, and release ancestral trauma. You'll find it in the description below. This practice is here for you whenever you're ready. Did this stir something for you? Maybe it's the first time you've felt seen or challenged to look a little deeper. If so, please share with me in the comments. Your story matters. Together, our healing ripples forward and back. You are the turning point. Healing begins and ends with you. Full ancestral healing meditation linked below. Comment if this resonated.